What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new Minecraft video. In this video we are going to be back in Hypixel, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create minions. Alright, like I said in the intro, we are going to be playing Hypixel Skyblock just like last video. Alright, and if you guys do not know what minions are yet, they are these little guys that you can put in your island that harvest materials for you that you can easily collect. And as you can see in this clip, this is a farming minion that is farming wheat for you. And as you do that, it keeps it in its little area inside of it. And anytime you want that it's done, you can just go into it like this. And you can look at all the things it's collected and then hit collect all. Or you could enchant it or level it up at any time. Today I'll be showing you how to make the farming minion and the mining minion. Alright, so let's start with the mining minion. So the mining minion you already have in your island right when you spawn in. Now it's very useful for collecting stone that is around the area. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So you guys all know what the coal mines is. From my last video, we have gone in there and checked it all out. And inside of the coal mines that are up here ahead, you can collect a lot of stone. And with the stone, you can make a minion. I'll show you how to do that in a sec. So what you want to do is you want to gather up a whole bunch of stone, right? You got all the stone, gather it all up. After you do that for a little bit, you get all your stone, and you can go in here to the recipe book in the Skyblock menu, and go into the mining recipes, and then you can find the cobblestone minion. Now, then when you click to view the recipe, you obviously need to start out as tier 1 minion, because all the other tier minions are a lot harder to make, and you need to start out with the tier 1 minion. But later you can advance to the next ones. Alright, in the tier 1 minion you got a pickaxe of wood, and all around it is 10 cobblestone. Now if you have like a stack of cobblestone, or barely over a stack of cobblestone, it'll probably be pretty easy to craft one of these for yourself. Alright, now once you have crafted your stone minion, you can put it down a little bit like over here or wherever you decide to make a little cobblestone patch, just like this over here. And I'll cover a bit more of how a minion works too. So as you can see, it does mine a little bit around the area, just like a few blocks out. I think its range is like 2 or 3 blocks out to all directions, but it tends to commonly just mine the one closest to it. Alright, so this is the area that's inside the minion. Now mine is level 2, but that's okay, because that only means that it has 1 extra slot. So yours will look very similar to this, only just with 2 slots. Now it can fill up to 2 stacks, so 64 here and then 64 here as tier 1, I'm pretty sure. Tier 2, you get all 3. And once it's full, or anytime you want to collect, you just come down to the chest, hit collect all, and then it immediately puts what it has collected into your inventory. Now the enchantments that you'll be able to unlock later, and like the upgrades, will go in here. Now you can hit this button to pick up the minion and put it into your inventory if you want to put it somewhere else. Here, this is the layout. I'm not too sure what that is yet, but it's the area where you have it, I'm pretty sure. Now this is where you will upgrade it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the next tier is right here actually. So you'd hit this and that shows you the direct next tier. So tier 3 recipe for me would be 40 all around, and then your minion level 2 in the middle. Alright, now let's go over how to craft and manage one of these adorable wheat minions. So it's a whole lot like the cobblestone minion, but it can obtain hay bales and seeds and wheat, pretty much almost everything that like you can farm. except bread and stuff like that. But there is an enchantment bread, which probably gives you bread. I don't know. Yeah, and these are the enchantments that you can also have on the side. Alright. And since this one's level 5, that's why it has so many slots. Okay, now let's go over how to craft it. So in this area of like the farming area, you will have some quests. And once you complete the quest on this one and get a pretty good level of your farming, you can go over to Farming Islands. The Farming Islands is like a big place of like everything farming. It has like so much wheat and so much of everything. And it's very useful. Now the reason that I have taken us here is because you will eventually get tasked to create a wheat minion here. And how you do that is you gather up a bunch of wheat, and you could go into the recipe book in the skyblock menu, then click on farming recipes. If you hover over the wheat minion and then click it, the first one that we need to make is 10 wheat on all sides and a wooden hoe. So that's the recipe. Now I'm pretty sure you will get rewards for doing the quest to make a wheat minion from this person farmhand as well. So yeah, collecting wheat and using it to make minions is how you would make a farm. Alright, now that concludes how to create the basic minions. The wheat minion and the cobblestone minion. And as you can see in the skyblock menu in the recipe books, there is more minions. There is the netherwort minion and no, not the enchanting. I believe it's the where are you? The zombie minion recipe. Now, I'm not going to show you guys how to do that because you guys can figure that out by yourself as a fun task to do. Now, in this video is only to show you the basic ones, but I'll give you a little sneak peek of the other minions that you are able to make. Now, the zombie minion recipe is a minion that you could place in your island that will fight off mobs. Now, you may have not seen mobs, but mobs do come to your island at night. So this one would fight off all of the mobs and give you XP, I'm pretty sure. And rotten flesh. And how you would make it is a wooden sword and 10 rotten flesh on all sides. Alright, now I'll go over sneak peek of this netherwort minion recipe. Now, just like the farming minion, where if you surround it by wheat and put the minion inside, it will harvest that. I'm pretty sure with the netherwort minion, you can place it in the middle of some netherworts, and it will harvest, well, netherworts. And this is a very weird glitch. There we go. It works now. And this is how you would do it. It's the same tool as the farming one. It's a hoe. But it just has netherworts on the outside. Just like 10 wheat, 10 cobblestone, and the 10 rotten flesh for the first one. And you may be wondering how you get netherworts. Well, that's not a big of a problem because over here there is a little netherwort, a little like area over here. So if you wondered how I went there, the middle is right here where you come out of your island. You just come out right here, right? This is the portal. And then you just go right here next to the farm merchant around here. And back here, there's a netherwort little area where you can farm it. So that's how you get netherwort to make it that minion. Alright, I believe that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.